Hi, I am Tiara Sawyers. I work in the Gulfport School District, and I am here to discuss with you about interactions of the organ systems. The standards that will be covered in this lesson are Standard L.4.1, where students will demonstrate an understanding of the organization, functions, and interconnections of the major human body systems. L.4.1.2, where students will obtain and communicate data to describe patterns that indicate the nature of relationships between human organ systems which interact with one another to control digestion, respiration, circulation, excretion, movement, coordination, and protection from infection. L.4.1.2-3. Students will construct models of organ systems to demonstrate both the unique function of the system and how multiple organs and organ systems work together to accomplish more complex functions. Essential questions. What are the nature of relationships between human organ systems? How do I construct a model of an organ system? I can statement. I can investigate the relationship between the organ systems. I can make an organ system and demonstrate functions. All right, previously we talked about the organ systems and each of its functions. Now we're going to talk about how organ systems interact. All right, let's read this article. The human body is made up of multiple interacting systems. Each system in the human body has a special function. Your skeletal system gives your body support and structure so you can stand up. Your immune system helps you stay healthy by fighting off diseases. Each of these systems also interact with each other. For example, the bones in your skeletal system would not be very useful without the muscular system to help them move around. And how would your muscles know where to move your bones if your nervous system didn't tell them? All right, let's talk about the circulatory system. The circulatory system pumps blood through your body. The circulatory system consists of your heart and blood vessels. The heart's job is to pump blood throughout your body. The left side of the heart takes oxygen-rich blood from the lungs and pumps it to other parts of the body to use. The right side of the heart pumps blood to the lungs to add oxygen to it. The heart has a very busy job. When you are resting, your heart pumps between 60 to 100 times each minute. When you are exercising, it pumps much faster to deliver blood to your muscles. The heart is responsible for getting the oxygen to the muscles, but it is the respiratory's job to provide the oxygen. This means the circulatory system is directly linked to the respiratory system. And remember, every time you inhale, you are breathing in oxygen, and your blood is able to get that oxygen to the rest of your body because it is circulated throughout your body. Now, the respiratory system gathers oxygen and removes carbon dioxide. The main part of the respiratory system is the lungs. It is the lungs' job to bring air into and out of the body. Oxygen from the air you inhale moves through the small blood vessels and enters the bloodstream. It then hitches a ride on red blood cells and travels to all parts of the body. The blood coming back to the lungs contains carbon dioxide. When you exhale, you remove carbon dioxide, which your body does not need anymore. The muscular system allows the body to move. You have over 600 muscles in your body. Muscles are attached to bones and are controlled by nerves that communicate with the brain. Movement takes place when a muscle gets shorter or contracts. Most muscles work in pairs, allowing movement in more than one direction. For instance, there are two sets of muscles that move your arm. When you lift your arm up, your bicep contracts. At the same time, the muscle on the back of your arm, called the tricep, relaxes. So we cannot move without our muscular system and our skeletal system working together. The digestive system breaks down food to release nutrients. Digestion begins when we break food down into little pieces in our mouth with the help of teeth, the tongue, and saliva. After that, food travels down the esophagus and into the stomach, where it's further broken down by stomach acids. From the stomach, it heads to the small intestine. Here, your body removes nutrients it needs from food and sends the nutrients to parts of the body through the circulatory system. Finally, the digested food is sent to the large intestine, out of your body and beyond. All right, so our digestive system and our circulatory system works together because our digestive system helps us to get those nutrients, and our circulatory system helps to provide the rest of our bodies with the nutrients by circulating it through our body. All right, let's make sure we have a clear understanding of how different organ systems work together or interact. All right, so let's see. Question number 1. Which two body systems deliver oxygen to your cells and take away carbon dioxide? Is it the respiratory and nervous system, the circulatory and nervous system, or is it the circulatory and excretory system? Or is it the respiratory and circulatory system? Let me give you a minute to think about it. If you said the respiratory system and circulatory system, you are correct. Remember, your respiratory system is going to be the part that takes away the carbon dioxide, and the circulatory system delivers the oxygen that we get from inhaling by circulating it through your blood. Now, question 2. Which of the following body systems work together for support, protection, and movement? Is it the respiratory and cardiovascular system? Is it the skeletal and integumentary system? Is it the skeletal and muscular system? Or the digestive and respiratory systems? I'm going to give you a minute to think on that. Think about how your body is supported and protected and how you're able to move. All right. So if you said skeletal and muscular, you are correct. Remember, your skeletal system provides support and protection to your internal organs. Remember how I told you that your brain is protected by your skull and your rib cage is protecting your heart and your lungs. That's why we should choose the skeletal system for that part, and then our movement comes from our muscular systems when our muscles contract. All right, question number 3. Which two body systems work together to break down food and get rid of waste? Is it the digestive and excretory systems, excretory and respiratory systems, digestive and circulatory systems, or the nervous and digestive systems? I'll give you a minute to ponder on it. If you said digestive and excretory system, you are correct. The digestive system breaks down food, and the excretory system gets rid of waste. Now, our last question, let's see if we can get this correct. Which three body systems allow you to move? Is it your muscular, skeletal, and digestive systems? Your nervous, respiratory, and digestive systems? Or your nervous, muscular, or skeletal systems? Or is it the muscular, skeletal, and circulatory systems? I'll give you a minute to think on it. If you said the nervous system, muscular system, and the skeletal system, you are correct. You are correct. Very good job, guys. Now, let's talk about how we can create our own model of an organ system. So, I chose to do the digestive system. So, the materials you need to be able to do this project at home or this activity at home are you need one slice of bread, so I have that on my plate. I have chips. I added pretzels because I like pretzels. And then you need a large bowl. It says a pitcher of water, but I was like a bottle of water should do. And a bottle of orange juice. You need a large sock, probably one that you won't use anymore, and a plate and a blender. All right, which I have here. All right. So, now that I have all my materials, let's get started with this model. All right. Instructions. First, we're going to use our hands and we're going to break up the foods in a bowl. Now, you can wear gloves if you want to. If you don't like to get your hands a little dirty, just go ahead and wear some gloves, some non-latex gloves. Now, I'm just going to tear this food up. It says to break up the foods in a bowl. And this is representing us chewing. All right, let me add a little chips in there. Oops, let's make sure we chew all of this stuff up. We're chewing all of this. And add a little pretzels. I'm going to add a little pretzels because I like pretzels. All right, so we just broke up the food where that was representing chewing. Now we're going to add water. We're going to add water and we're going to mash the food with our hands. Oh, Lord. Okay, so we're going to add some water. Oh, Lord, I want you to be able to see what's happening in here. So if you can see, it is all mushed up. And I am mushing it up just a little bit more. Oh, Jesus. All right. And then we're going to transfer this mixture to the blender. Okay. So maybe you'll be able to see it more clearly. Going to transfer this mixture to our blender. Oh, man. And I forgot to mention that the water represents your saliva. So here, when I was breaking up the pieces, that was the chewing. And then I added the water. That's your saliva getting in there and it's turning to mush. And then when you transfer it to the mixture and you transfer the mixture to the blender and add orange juice. That orange juice is representing your stomach acid. All right, your stomach acid helps to continue to break down your food that you have chewed up. All right, and so now it says to blend it. Okay, let's see. Oh Lord, let's see. It says to blend it for 10 to 20 seconds. This process is representing what your stomach does. Oh man, this is what your stomach does. It takes and breaks it down. And then we're going to transfer the mixture. Oh Lord Jesus. We're going to transfer the mixture into this sock, okay? This is your representing your intestines. All right, so I'm going to get this bowl because I can't have this liquid going everywhere. All right. Oh, man, it stinks. All right, so, oh, wait. I'm going to take this off. Give me just a second. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. All right, so I have a portable blender, so it works like this. Thank goodness. All right, I'm going to put the mixture in this sock. All right, it's in the sock, and now it tells us that the sock represents our intestines, which I said, and now we're going to squeeze the sock to release the juices. And this, when you see the liquid come from here, that's going to represent the nutrients. The liquid represents the nutrients your body uses, okay? Oh, ooh, I'm going to have to clean up real good. Oh, Jesus. All right. Oh, shoot. Oh, ooh. All right, so there's liquid coming from the sock. And then it says once the liquid is gone, we're going to squeeze out the solids. Now, I told y'all the rest of that food has to leave your body, and that's usually why we use the bathroom. So, when I empty out the sock, that's gonna represent, this represents us that the solids leaving your body. All right. All right. So that's that. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Now that my hands are all clean, let's go ahead and do a quick recap. Organ systems. We have 11 organ systems in our bodies, and they interact with each other in some type of way. All right, so we just created our model of the digestive system. Your digestive system does work with the circulatory system to provide and get the nutrients to the rest of your body. So, y'all, it's been fun, but I gotta run. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Thank you so much for tuning in.